Hello, all. I hope everybody had a good weekend and wishes your moms happy Mother Day. I just finished all my grading and I hope everyone checks my MCPS classroom. If you have friends in class, please check in with them because there's several students that I have seen doing works in other classes, but not mine. So that's a little shenanigan stuff. So help your, friends out and make sure they're getting it done because these lessons are really good and easy to scroll through. All the lessons always are open if you still need to get them done and submit them. No late points are going to be taken because I know everybody's life is a little different at this point. And you might be taking care of other kids in your household or helping your parents out with the schooling in the morning or whatever else you need to do. So just please try to get your work done. I don't want to have to fail anybody at the end. There's two things you have to make sure you're doing out of the four. So make sure you're reading the Woods website to see what those four things are and are doing at least two of them. All right. So we're going to go through the lesson today. And I hope you've read the email that I have sent out. I sent out emails for what's going to be graded this week. I've sent out emails for Zoom times this week. There'll be 2 for each class. And I've sent out emails to people that have not done the work. So if you didn't get a "Where's your work" email from me, you're probably all up to date. All right. So here we go. So we're on the home page for the World Studies. I'm going to go ahead and share my page with you. And we're going to go up here. And again, we're on the home page. And we're going to go down to the bottom. And we're going to click on week 4 because we'll be on week 4. And our objective this week, last week we looked at Christopher Columbus and his travels and the whole Columbian exchange with the goods. And now we're going to look at the man more this week. And we're going to talk about the consequences of European expansion and political and economic power on the Americas, including on the Aztecs, Incas, and Tianos. So we're going to learn about the history of Columbus Day, read lots of perspectives about Christopher Columbus and the impact of his actions. We're going to categorize evidence and support of and against celebrating Columbus Day, and we're going to demonstrate understanding of how different people remember Christopher Columbus. All right, so, whoops. And make sure as you go through, you always click the next button to get to the next page. All right, so you'll go ahead, you'll watch this video about Columbus, you'll do a quick check here. And to get through the page, you've got to get them both right. And we'll get to the next page. And then there's a warm-up quiz. There's 5 questions here that you need to answer. And this is your first grade of the week. It's graded for homework. All you have to do is finish. It's 5 questions. Watch the video, answer the 5-question quiz. And then there is a perspective about Columbus Day. And this is a TED Ed animators. And it's history versus Christopher Columbus. So you'll have to watch the video and figure out whether they celebrated or didn't think it was good to celebrate it. And it all depends on who you really talk to. So, and then here is a letter from Christopher Columbus, and it's a guided reading. Remember, if you need help reading, there's this immersive reader, and it will read the whole thing for you. All right. So, and it talks all about the reading. And then next page, we have the Denver Post, and it talks about Columbus. And we get through. And then there's the Smithsonian Magazine, and it's a guided reading. And you can see this is Taino Indian population, 14th and 15th century. And these were like the indigenous folk of North America. And it gives their perspective of Columbus. And then there's a discussion. So after looking at all those documents, we'd like you to take a poll. Should the United States celebrate Christopher Columbus with a national holiday? All right. So you either say yes or no and follow the directions to respond, because you're going to be responding as a class in a discussion forum. Okay. So I've enjoyed reading what you've written in previous weeks on these things. So keep up the good work. Now, this next one is you're sorting evidence. And the evidence is here, and you have to put it on one side, whether it's supporting, celebrating, or the other side, which is not, if you don't think it should support. And then you'll click, I think from this one, I'm not sure how it's going to look on your end, but you'll click return. And for some reason, it takes me back here. So if that's the case, I know that we're down here at the graded assignment, the choice board. For some reason, I can't navigate next with this one. Maybe when you do it, you'll be able to, but for some reason, I can't. My daughter was helping me with it, and it got all glitchy, so we'll see. If not, you got to go back that way. All right, so the choice board, this is the second graded assignment you have. So this is the formative assessment that you'll have, and you're going to select one product to complete. Don't do both of them. Last week, I saw a lot of people doing more than one. You had a choice of three. You only have to do one. So you're going to select one product to complete. You'll either choose to write a paragraph or make a poster. You'll click on the image and it'll take you to the assignment. So here's the paragraph. Here's the poster. It's got all the directions in both of the documents. And you'll see that after you do the assignment and you turn it in, it's got the link to the sources, and it leads you to the writing. It would be helpful if you typed your answer in the white space under the blue. Last week, people were trying to type on the blue and words got cut off and I couldn't read it. So if you type in this white space, just let that, retype what's there and just fill in your word, and that'll give you a sentence or whatever. So go ahead and type in the white spaces of this. And after you've finished, you do the check-in, or you could go to the you could make a poster. So and this poster can be done digitally or by hand. To turn in the assignment, click submit assignment and attach your work. And there's a link to doing that here for uploading photos or a video. All right. Remember to include on your poster, and here's some examples, right? Here's the drawn one, or the, by hand one, and this one's digital. Make sure you have a claim, add a clear title to show your opinion, include evidence, include 2 or more pieces of evidence from the documents or video, use quotes, keywords, or paraphrase, and reasoning. Include images to show your analysis of the quotes, what they mean. All right. So the different visual representations that show your opinion could be Google Docs or Google Slides also. And make sure once you've completed it, you upload it and submit it. Okay. And then of course you do the check-in. Now, if that sounds too technological for you, then you probably should just write the paragraph and call it a day. All right. And then there's a check-in. It's a survey. You see if you understand what's going on. It's this one's a this whole week's lesson is much more of an opinion piece than anything else, but you're looking at the different perspectives. And then you've got this last page, which is the wrap up. So you're gonna be kind of investigating whether or not Columbus Day should be celebrated as a national holiday in the United States. And next week, we'll continue to explore globalization through the triangular trade. So this whole Columbian exchange leads into a triangular trade. So we're looking at trade across the Atlantic. I need you guys to remember, like I said, Monday mornings, I'm sending out all the emails and I'm usually only sending them out on Monday mornings. Schedule for the week, what is graded, Zoom invites, and grade updates if you have not turned in an assignment. So good luck. Please get your work done. Email me anytime with any questions, and come to the check-ins. We'll have some fun this week with the check-ins. Even if we're just chatting, I'd like to connect. I'd love to see you guys and talk to you a little bit. And then I think on the second one, we're going to play some Kahoot. So I hope you can join in, and I look forward to seeing you. Have a good week and good luck.